Hey, what's up everyone? What is going on? I'm Bryn, and in today's video we're going to discuss how to budget on a really minimal income. But before we get into that, I want to talk real quickly and briefly about writing things that we're grateful for. The reason I want to talk briefly about this is because when we show gratitude, it keeps us in the mindset of abundance, and when we don't show gratitude, we have a tendency to be ungrateful, and it keeps us in the mindset of scarcity. So keeping that in mind, if we write down every day what we're grateful for, and I don't care how poor you are, if you have something to be grateful for, your kids' health, your ability to do things, your roof over your head, food in your fridge, your utilities, the heat in your house, the sun shining, the abundance of the growth that year if it's summertime, whatever. There's so many things to be grateful for. That was just a few things that I sometimes write. When I'm writing them down, I was just naming some things, but if we keep in that mindset, if we write them down, we'll keep in the abundance mindset. Also, writing down I am affirmations every day. I am strong, I am capable, I am able. Just anything you want to write, keeping it positive, and I believe that helps keep your mindset in in a confident type of way. And then I believe doing those two things will help you manifest what you want in life. And then obviously when opportunity comes up, like a bid that you're trying for, or something that makes higher paying money, a new job, whatever, you have the confidence and mindset to go for it, I guess. So those are just my tips as we get into this more dreary topic. Now, today, like I said, we're going to discuss budgeting. About 7 months ago, before I got my new job, $11.91 is what I made. They currently got a raise after August 1st, and they don't make this less of money because, let's face it, it's 2020, and this income is insanely ridiculous. And it's unfortunate that adults are living on incomes like that. It's just another topic. But anyway, this topic today, we're discussing how to live on this budget and take care of your bills and get things done. So first of all, I already have it written out. So this is $11.91 an hour. It's about $350 a week, $1,400 a month. Rent for me was $700 or $175 a week, non-negotiable whole for my weekly income. And I did that here with electricity. I rounded to an average because my electricity bill bounces around. It's never the same. And in the winter time, my kids run heaters. Some of them run fans. In the summertime, fans, ceiling fans, AC units, window AC units. And then this propane is a half fill for me, but my propane tank isn't very big. So that's basically what I pay in a month in bills. That does not include food and gas and anything else you might need to get you through the day. So let's do some subtracting. As you will find, I started with the $350 a week, kind of subtract the 175. As you can see, when we're done subtracting the 175, you get 175 left. So now we're going to subtract these two. Now here you see I paid 75 towards my electric bill, 175 towards rent. I have 100 left. Now right now that I'm filming this, I don't have to worry about propane because it's summer. But as you can see, that leaves $25. So $25 for gas and for food does not get you very far in a week. So sometimes what I would do around Christmas time, birthdays, I would hold on to that $350. So now I have 2 checks for a total of $700. But when you do that, you have to add together what you pay a week. So for instance, 175 and 175 is $350, and now we're back down to $350. $75 and $75 is $150, and that leaves you with $200. And that will leave you with $50 at the end of the day. But with $50, as opposed to just $25, I could put $10 in gas and $40 in groceries, or $20 in gas and $30 in groceries, or $15 in gas and $35 in groceries. You catch my drift. So, and honestly, I didn't really worry about too many other things besides groceries. We just didn't have many fun things. My dad would bring over movies a lot, and I'd rent movies on occasion, but we just didn't do many fun things during these times, unless I worked overtime. Now, there were many opportunities where I got to work overtime, and I was normally happy if I worked 72 hours a week. Other than the fact that I was tired and not very happy and not home very much. But happy with my checks is what I mean. So when I could, I would, but this is on average. This is a 40-hour a week check. I should write that down. So that's what I wrote in this corner, 40 hours working on average. So that's my second budgeting plan. Budgeting trick that I did was at income tax time. Last year I didn't get income taxes, and it I kind of got behind because of it. It basically didn't help my situation. This year I did get my income taxes. I didn't last year because of student loans. I'm sure many people can relate to that. So this year when I'd get my work checks, I kind of let them pile up. I let them pile up in my wallet, but you can open an account because our state was closed at the time due to the COVID lockdown and everything. So I just sat on my checks and used my income tax, and I made minimal purchases. I was very frugal with my money, and in doing that, and the fact that we were locked down, and I kind of, on this budget, I lived like I was on lockdown, but my checks were able to build back up to almost what I had gotten for income tax. So once the income tax was gone, I then, started using what I built back up from my checks, and still continued to work. Now, I was fortunate to be able to work during the COVID lockdown, I'm not essential as I do not work in the healthcare field. I work in a factory. I believe I said this before, but yes, I work in a factory and we are in the food industry, so we remained open because it was deemed essential by the government. So I was fortunate enough to be able to work and set aside and sit on money so that if that resonates with you during income taxes, if you can just build up your checks again and not cash them, and don't use that money as an opportunity to replace TVs and stuff like that. If I showed you around my house, you would actually see how barren it is because we don't have too much furnishings. As I make more, that's when I will buy things for the house. Currently, I make $16.78, which is pretty good, but I do take care of 6 individuals, and it's, it's still, it's better, but, anyway, I hope that some of these tips and tricks work for you. Again, I want to remind you to write down what you're grateful for, because like we just discussed, money, that the scarcity of money, the fact that your checks are small, can also help you stay in that scarcity mindset. So writing down what we're grateful for keeps us in the abundance mindset. It keeps us remembering it keeps us, and in reality, we've never been let down, so it keeps us remembering that even when we couldn't figure out how to do it, we did it. So it keeps us in the gratitude mindset, an abundant mindset, and also your I am affirmations. I believe it really helps with your confidence to manifest what you really want in life. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful, and stay tuned for my next one. I'm going to talk about kids in astrological signs. So see you later. Have a good day, or month, year, whatever time of day it is. Bye.